in the very near future. Essentially,
You generated that, or someone else generated it?
I didn't, someone else did, but
Okay.
you could definitely see something like this being made because we're already having humanoid robots doing basically the same thing. The robot dogs,
Yeah.
you know, so on and so forth. Something like that would not be hard to make right now.
Well, I'm sure we're a few months away from that. I mean,
Right.
I know, what is it? There's a company, and they just got, I think, funded again to the tune of billions of dollars. Is it Figure?
Probably, yeah.
I
Figure
think,
is one of the big ones.
yeah. Here we go. 3 days ago, Figure exceeds 1 billion in Series C funding at a 39 billion post.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Crazy, because I don't know if I'm ready to welcome a robot into my home to fold laundry or do the dishes.
Sure,
I feel like, you know, I'm sufficient as far as that goes. But nor do I think I want to have to ride. I don't even want to ride a real animal, like, let alone you know, this robot dog horse thing. But yeah, I think we're getting to the point where I can see that video that you're playing and go,
I could, I
was
would
that real?
definitely ride it myself, but I don't know if I would want one personally.
Well, of course I'd want one personally. Just because I wouldn't ride it doesn't mean I wouldn't want to, you know, have one.
Sure.
Of all things. Yeah, so to me, it's interesting because I feel like we are crossing the chasm of the uncanny valley with a lot of that stuff. In fact, I sent something to my girlfriend the other day of my dog Rocket, and she asked me, "Are you up?" Like, because I was texting early. So I used Gemini or Veo and had basically taken a quick snapshot of Rocket, and then had her saying, no,
I saw that video.
Did you see it? Yeah,
I
there
saw
we go.
it.
I don't know if I don't have audio piped in, but basically it did a really good job lip syncing. The first time I said with like subtitles, and I didn't like it, but then I did it again, and I thought it was just I could look at it going, no way, that was real, but it's getting better, even though it's muddy. Like, the details are muddy. It's kind of like not super crisp 4K, but still, the idea that you could effectively vibe code a video and have it produce something like that is just incredible. Hey, Toxic Doom, good to see ya. Speaking of vibe, I'm surprised. Toxic, have you started vibe coding yet? Anything past? I mean, because you want to talk vibe coding? I guess I could say he was vibe coding music. He had done some music a while ago. I don't know if he was using Suno or which app you were using, Toxic, but I still have them in rotation. Here, let's play some in the background of this, because this would be appropriate as I flip over to the latest on the vibe coding event series that I'm spinning up in October. Go over to the media assets, and let's see here, 80s. official a platform sponsor effectively. So Rocket has come in. Rocket.new has come in as a sponsor for this first in-person vibe coding event, Control-Alt-Create Live. So I haven't even, it just happened. I haven't even had a chance to put it up on the website yet. But they'll be one of the top sponsors, and then I'll be able to showcase at the beginning of my the actual event. Some people will probably use Rocket to vibe code something. I'm working on getting potentially not a better deal, but a customized deal for the attendees of the event if they wanted to use Rocket at the event, to bake something out. So yeah, this was it was exciting. I'm very happy to say we've got one more sponsor that kind of brings the total sponsorship with pizza sponsor, now a platform sponsor, and then we've had an anonymous donor sponsor. I've got one more sponsor. The contract's being signed. I'll announce that as soon as I can. And then another one that I'm really hoping is going to land for this first event, but if it doesn't, then maybe it'll happen at the second event. But either way, the vibe coding event that I'll be producing here in the Seattle area in October has sponsors, just a few seats left if you live in the greater Seattle area. I plan on doing an interview with GeekWire, to just kind of talk through kind of what the exciting part of vibe coding is and in this whole world of AI. So those seats are probably going to go away. Or not disappear entirely, but they'll probably be taken. It'll be happening in the AWS Skills Center in downtown Seattle. They're going to have light drinks and refreshments, but then the pizza will be provided. If you want to bring your own food, you could as well. But I'm very happy to have all the partners that I have, including, again, the actual venue partner at the AWS Skills Center. So the Stately crew, Stately.cloud, is that's the company that is going to be sponsoring the pizza. So they're basically paying for the pizza, which is it's exciting to produce an event, I think, here's my feeling. This event series, I think, will be going monthly. I think, I hope I can capture all the content I need to capture from it. But I think it's got legs. I think, doing it monthly, certainly, and maybe even, once we've kind of figured out the workflow, taking it on the road. And so I'm very happy that things are coming together. Oh, hang on, wait, my music was too loud? Was it too loud? Oh man. I hate when that happens. Well, I'll turn it down. Does it sound better? Yes?
To me, it sounds fine, but I'm not on Twitch.
Yeah, I know. You're not listening. Yeah, you're not hearing it. We're talking to each other, right? If we can hear each other, that's the big thing. But thank you so much for telling me that, because I had it a little louder than normal, but I like loud music when I'm listening to things. So the title of this stream, as now we're kind of warmed up, and let me go ahead and move you up this way. Is it ready yet?
Looks like it just got ready. Yep. Okay,
so I'll bring you up full. The reason why I titled the stream basically gadgets and vibe coding is because, as I showed off, I think in a Maker stream earlier this week, the MakerDeck weekly stream, there's a gadget called Clock, QLOCK, and I basically vibe coded a clock. This is a live generated image, if you will, of the app, and so this is developed in HTML, but it's a gadget, right? And so you hit refresh. It's a different color scheme. It is 10 past 6. Is it? That's pretty close, right? It's not perfect. It's an approximation, but that's the way the gadget works. So I thought, well, what other gadgets could I do? What other gadgets could I make in vibe coding? So I'm going to be thinking about that, and I've got an idea. It's going to be stupid, really, really, really stupid, but I'm going to do it, and I know I'm going to execute on it, and I think it's going to work well. Okay, so now we've got Pixels here with this app that we're now going to walk through. Oh my God. So you're basically first person on this flat 2D image generated in AI, but now you're in the world. going around. Wait, okay, so does it just generate that flat, but it doesn't generate it generatively, if you will, as you kind of progress through? It's just that you're able to kind of move around it, that image.
Well, it is a Gaussian splat. So if you were to move out of the bounds of the image, you will get, you know, parts of it not showing up like you see here.
Right, like here, yeah.
But in the future, I'm sure it will then be able.
Okay.
It will then be able to generate all of it.
You got almost like a bizarro world mirror universe there. Thank you, by the way, for resubscribing. Appreciate it, Corey, man, big time. And thank you for cluing in. And Win, it is really good to see you as well. That's just incredible. I mean, because I've seen apps where you can prompt it. I haven't used one of these apps. You can prompt it, but then it generates the world as you're moving through it.
Sure, yeah.
Which is just, it's still incredible.
This one seems like it's a little bit more in focus.
Well, it's in focus, but the light source is behind you right now.
Right, sure.
You know, because you see the sunset, so it's casting the almost, well, it should be an orange or a yellow light, but it was casting it over.
But I believe, at least in the last one that I was looking at, you were able to prompt as you're going through it to generate more things.
More as you're going. No,
but it doesn't seem like this one has that. But
this is just, it's incredible. You're basically vibe coding 3D environments without touching a line of code, and that's really what vibe coding is, right? You don't touch a line of code.
Right.
You just make. Eric, I'm glad that I popped up in your YouTube feed. It doesn't happen often enough. I am still around, not dead. Still doing things. The next event, as I had said, is going to be happening in Seattle, October 16th. We're less than a month away. So happy.
Here are a few of the different environments that they had in
this
here.
Is theirs. This is what they make.
This is one of theirs, yeah.
Wow. This is incredible. The things that you can do. It's absolutely
amazing. Imagine you were trying to change a space in your home. You would be able to, you know, put anything and take anything out and put anything back in.
Well, you can do that with images, but to be able to kind of navigate, I think it's a different level.
Right. And this will be just like real life in probably a year. You know, a year's time, this technology could, you know, change dramatically, just like all of AI. I mean, we went from chatbots to images that weren't very good to images that were damn near perfect.
Yeah.
And then we went straight into video. And now we're going into generated 3D worlds.
And it's just getting started.
Like, and that's only the last 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's incredible. I've got, this is what, as you're showing that, I'm gonna swap this and go full here. This is what I need to do some iteration here, but I wanted to can you see what I did?
Yeah.
Can you, you can see? Basically all it does is just blink 12 o'clock. That's it.
Okay.
I gotta clean things up a bit, but like I just want, like, you hit refresh and then a different, like, random 12 o'clock. Because you've seen this actually. Was it sometimes it's the numbers that blinked, just the blinking 12 o'clock. I think it wasn't just the numbers. I think in the old gadgets, the numbers themselves went in and out. Moreover, the font needs to be more LCD or LED.
Oh, and also keep in mind this environment. This is not by one of the big companies.
What's that?
This generation machine.
Oh,
is not by one of the bigger companies. So, you know, once Google comes out with theirs, you know,
it's game over. Yeah, it's game over.
And they've already made it. They just haven't released it yet.
That's incredible. I mean, just imagine. I mean, we're not there, but imagine playing a game that is generative, where you don't know.
Right, it'll go on forever.
Open world, and taking the idea of open world and like kind of flipping it on its ear.
I also feel like, you know, you lose all structure that way. If you were able to prompt in a 3D world, in a 3D environment, you lose the structure of the overall game itself, because you can literally make anything.
But with guardrails, I feel like we'll get there, right? We're in the early days. This is still very, very, very early on. But it's still incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing what we can do now.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out, okay, so it's a blinking 12 o'clock, but the background's not matching. Background has to be seamless and match. But that's not an LCD font. I need an LCD font. Still not an LCD font. Are there LCD fonts in Google Fonts? LCD font, Google Fonts.
I'm not sure.
Orbitron's not it. Funnel display. No, that's not it either. Search fonts. LCD. Can't find any fonts. Crap. I need an LCD font. This is not LCD enough. I don't know if I can, how else I can do it, or what font might approximate. Because I don't think. I've got the blinking 12 o'clock. How would you describe an LCD font? How would you describe an LCD font? That's what we want. Every character has bits that are either illuminated or not. Fixed width. Okay. Try this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a suitable font, which is a little concerning. Not horrible, but I feel I can go far enough with it.
So
sounds
this
like
is what I was,
font written,
this
but
is
the
what I was talking about
randomly
before.
generated. What's that?
These this is by Google. This is the one that I was showing you earlier.
Yeah. I think I've seen previews of that as well. Neck Tech says, same here. And he was replying to Eric. Oh, that he remembered me. Funny how he got into vibe code about all things. Of course I got into vibe coding, dude. It's incredible. Like, you've seen the stuff that I've done, right? No, this is not. It looks like a football font. No. And fading in different ways. Moreover, the font is still not LCD. Yes. Maybe we just need to do fixed width fonts, since I won't be able to get an LCD to work. If I just do fixed width fonts, a variety of fixed width fonts that every refresh is different color scheme. That's all this app does, is just blink 12 o'clock. That's it. That's all it does. I was like, that's all I wanted it to do.
Right.
A proper digital font. No, I don't want a digital font. I want a fixed width font. In fact, set this so that the color schemes and fixed width fonts are always random upon page with unlimited color schemes and 50 different Okay.
So yeah, like this classroom here, this is all just all generated.
That's not real.
Yeah, exactly. It's not real.
What is real anymore? I don't know. Couldn't even. I tell you what's not real is Mac OS Tahoe. Every time, swear to God, I'm just bugs, issues. Like I'm screen sharing the Chrome window, and there's a glitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Hang on. Refreshing does weird things to the. Let's see here. I'm getting there. It's coming together.
But yeah, I mean, imagine having a game where you have your NPCs have personalities of their own and can, you know, talk to you like a real person would.
Go. You can't reset it. It's always 12, just blinking 12. That's it. Because I can. Why? Because I can. And here's the thing. Maybe it's just my generation that's going to remember that. Do you remember blinking 12 o'clocks? Or is it just me?
No, I do. Yeah.
All right. No, I don't. And make the color hue of the clock font light or darker version of the hue of that. What else do I want? Make it such that people can't select. What other gadgets do you remember that could be? I mean, I see some things like, oh, that's a pretty cool thing, but like, I looked at that clock and I thought I could vibe code something that would be that instead of spending like $800, $900 on something. I'm just trying to think of like stupid, silly gadgets that people have that, could work in software. Maybe it's not the same as having something on like the Flipatron. Remember the Flipatron that I did?
Mm-hmm.
That was based on a physical gadget. I'm like, I think I can create something. Is it Flipatron? Flipatron. There we go. This thing. Enter text. Hey, boy. And then it goes. Best part of this one is the headlines, right? Like, and then you just sit back and then it goes. This was like, okay, there's hardware. I don't know. David, do not get me started on the iPhone. The hardware is great, but the software is an absolute disaster. I do not know what the hell Apple's thinking. I don't think they've got a single designer at the company anymore as far as software is concerned. Hardware, can't debate it, won't debate it. I think it's ample. But the software, oh my God, leaves so much to be desired. So many problems. I know they're all in on liquid glass, but I think they're grasping at straws. And now I hear they're going to be releasing a MacBook that's going to have a touch display. I'm like, okay. Is that why everything is chunky and bloated anymore on Mac OS? Okay, well, I guess that's the direction they want to go. Not the direction that's interesting for me. I've definitely run into my fair share of bugs on Tahoe. Touched iOS a couple of times. Ended up turning off a couple features like the reduced motion. Helped a lot with a lot of the glitches that I experienced. I tell you what, iOS feels like the entire platform was vibe coded. That I will say. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we need to make an interface. And then they vibe coded it. That's what happened. They vibe coded the other day. I'm gonna close Filtertron, go back here. There we go. All fonts need to be fixed with period, and they're still showing before they're. Okay. Gonna adjust this a bit. Just for my blink, I don't know what I call it, Blinking 12, I think is what I'll call it, the Blinking 12 app. I don't think the iPad will be obsolete. I mean, there's a form factor that I think is useful, but it makes it blurs the line even further. Not that I would switch to an iPad. I haven't used an iPad. I haven't been very happy with the software experience for years. So again, if they work on the software experience, and it looks like they won't, looks like they don't care. It really genuinely, I mean, developers are saying that Apple doesn't care about this stuff anymore. And it doesn't surprise me. Okay. Here we go. Some kind of font shows the font has to load before any the there we go. Vibe coding a blinking 12 o'clock. When I have not used Z Fold, I'm Team Samsung, right? My Galaxy S25 Ultra. Not perfect, but I tell you, now that I've been testing the Pixel, in fact, some of the new 3D prints, the photos that I'm going to be posting, I took with the Pixel just to kind of give a feel for, like, okay, how's in terms of this, what kind of camera am I dealing with? And the Pixel 10 is fine. Google basically paid me $200 to get the Pixel 10 because of the deals that I set up and what I'm taking advantage of, including a Google AI Pro. It basically more than paid for itself, so it was a duh kind of upgrade. Hey Shane, what do you mean other side? Of the pond or the screen? Or both? Are you traveling? There we go. This is a little better. I've got a blinking 12 o'clock. I'm feeling it. Look at that. Oh my God. This right here. This. Oh my God. Look at that. That right there. This is by far that right there. Look at this. Look. Okay, I'm done. This is that right there. The crappy font. In fact, I almost want to say all the fonts, not just fixed width, but bitmap. This has to feel retro, not neo-retro. This is perfect. This is what I wanted right there without knowing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it for you.
Just because it's funny. It's stupid, so am I, but it's funny. I was playing with that, Shane, the colors, but what I decided to do is just kind of go random color schemes because I can't find an LCD clock. Although I love that font face. Strictly bitmap fonts. Crappy bitmappy. Which, by the way, is at the top of my resume. Crappy and bitmappy. Thank you so much for following Watch CBR. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful. Look at this. It looks like a Nokia. Look at that. It looks like a freaking Nokia phone. Oh my God. This is so stupid. It just blinks. You can't do anything. That's people are gonna load it and go, what do I do? How does it what do you do with it? That's it. This is all you do. So I got a copy of the contents. One of the best apps that I vibe coded is this one, Instant HTML. It's on the on my arcade, but with it you basically just paste in HTML and then it downloads the HTML file. That's how I create my HTML. So HTML files, I should say. Blinking 1200. It's, oh my God, this is great. That is the perfect color scheme.
So what I'm doing here is I'm actually taking an image off of Walmart right now.
Yeah.
This witch costume, and I'm going to go and take it over to where my my side-scrolling person is here, and I'm going to paste send. I'm going to say, you know, combine these pictures with the person in the first image wearing the outfit in the second image.
See, I haven't done much of this. Is that your friend? You said that's your friend?
It is, yeah.
Okay. You're still going hardcore on this. The game that you've been working on.
Yeah.
Is this so are you generating another asset for the game right now?
Right. So this is just going to be a different outfit for her.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
I mean, yeah, check that out. That's crazy. It's just able to do that. And then what you're able to do from that, you're able to go and submit that picture into a video that you're then able to say you wanted a walking animation or a, give her a staff or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you can rip out the different frames that make that animation, and then you're able to import it into the game.
I kind of wonder. You got me curious. I haven't done this. Turn this image into an 8-bit pixel art image, moving the background. Nano banana. There we go. I wonder if they're going to be keeping the banana in there with Nano banana. I'm taking a shot of my girlfriend with her cello.
They originally weren't going to call it that, but then I guess the name kind of stuck, and they decided to...
Nano banana? Oh, it definitely sticks. NeckTech says she had different colored shoes.
Yeah, I noticed that, but you can easily change that too. I'm just sticking with it at a convenience.
What was the prompt you gave it? Because mine, like the pixel art, did not.
So
it didn't trigger on pixel art for me.
What I did is I originally created a image saying something along the lines of create a side scroller character sprite. Probably Sprite will get it for you.
Okay, Sprite. I'm going to try that. Good. I'm going to give it a shot. Stylized, cartoony, 8-bit.
And you could also try something like view from the side.
Yeah, but...
Or a side scroller game.
This worked. This is what I would have wanted. Gretchen, I think, will like it.
Yeah.
It was a fake transparency. That's not a real transparency.
No, it's not. They don't do transparencies yet in Nano Banana, unfortunately. I'd probably make it a white background and then just edit it out.
Yeah,
You could
or
also say remove the background, I believe.
Lime green. Because then I can just,
key it out, yeah.
That's easy enough. Not just key it out, but like on on the desktop on the Mac. Assuming Tahoe hasn't broken it. There we go. I can just right-click an image. Your Windows. Right-click an image, quick actions, remove background, and then bickety bam. Ew. That did not work at all. Come on. Quick act. Oh, it really did not want to. It didn't want to remove the background. Okay, maybe I am having a problem with this. Wait, where's the remove background? Come on, this is 8-bit. How hard could it be? There we go. How hard could it be? 3PO. Shut down all the pixel art on the detention level. 3PO. Where could he be? Just one area that it did, a couple areas that it did not detect. Maybe lime green was the bad one here. Make the background. You know what? Here's another. Where is the app that I created to do this? Let me try it. There we go. The ping defaker. Let's try the ping defaker. Not too bad. Okay, hang on. Let's increase the tolerance. Change the edges. Let's try that. It worked, mostly. Wow. My tool did a damn better job than the other tools did.
Yeah.
I'm serious. My tool did a better job than Mac OS and Pixelmator. A fantastically better job. Like, seriously. That's incredible to me. I'm like, okay, so like here's that image, right? This is what Mac OS did. It missed the armpit or underneath the armpit. Didn't do a very good job. But my tool basically did like removed everything minus the Gemini logo, which is not a big deal. But wow. Yeah, that's a substantially better job. Okay, so I'm going to send that to my girlfriend. Be like, oh, what is this? I'm a video game. She's probably gonna hate it. What are you doing? Why are you turning me into a video game? Make the background. It was blurry. Set. Blurry. Set. Okay. I'm just having it change the background without changing the actual image.
Right.
See what it does. Because now, see, this is the thing. Once you get started with the stuff, you just can't stop. So I always have to have, like a reason. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Who's interested? What am I using this for? That didn't turn out too bad. They did the bokeh lights with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she'll like it. I think she'll get a kick out. Oh my god! Back to the blinking 12 o'clock. Okay, that's one gadget done. Hey, thank you, Zombie Slayer, for the cheer. Very appreciated. I'm doing well tonight.
Yeah, and there you go. That's exactly what I was saying. Is now I've got the running animation here.
And you had it create from there, from just the basic.
Yeah. I literally just put the input image back in, and I told it to run in place.
Oh,
run in place animation as a side scroller player.
Sorry, Pixels. Steven's asking, what's the name of the auto-generated 3D world software that you were using?
It is.
What is it called?
Let me bring it back up here. Well, that one's Google's.
That's Google's tester.
Got the other one here somewhere.
We'll get it up.
I'll let her bring it back up.
That's what she said. Okay, so I did the blinking 12 o'clock. I'm done with that one. What's another good old gadget that I could create? Gadgets that people want. I need kind of an example, right, of a gadget that someone wants that can be created in vibe coding. That's the one I thought of, the blinking LCD clock. Just turn on a canvas. I did the clock. I've already done ticks. That was one of the first things I did.
World Lab Marble.
World Lab Marble.
Yep.
That's what you're looking for, Steven. World Lab Marble. Or Marvel or Marble?
Marble.
Marble is in like rolling marbles. Right?
Yes.
Marbles. Okay. Just making sure I'm clarifying for that. Let's see here. What are some cool, unique gadgets? I'm going to Google. This is dangerous, right? Like silly, stupid things that people get or that people want. These electronic gadgets. Yeah, a literary clock, that doesn't help. That's a nice e-ink kind of thing, though. Acoustic frog, that does not help. Long distance touch bracelet set, that's interesting. Friendship lamp, long distance friendship lamp. I wonder, a friendship lamp might be interesting. If two people had the web page open, they could see when the other person was thinking of them, if you will. An interactive friendship frame. You know, I kind of wonder if you could develop a web page. You could create a web app that basically did, like, it takes the you input the photo, right? But then it displays on the other person's screen, such that you had a photo frame or a screen, and the other person could upload an image, and then it changes on the other user's screen. That, it would be a bit in, you could do that, I think, using
like a group photo editor.
Not a photo editor. We've kind of messed with that, but more like a photo viewer. Like you upload if I create something where if I upload an image and someone else is viewing that page, that's the image everybody sees.
Right.
I don't know, because you'd need to authenticate somehow between the two computers. So it'd be almost like a friendship frame of sorts. Time sense launch clock. Okay, so that's close to what I created. Clocks are pretty basic. Voice changing karaoke microphone speaker. No, not enough. I'm looking at all these random gadgets, trying to get an idea of what could be done. You know what? I wonder if like a mood ring kind of thing would be a neon light thing. Hey Karen, good to see you. Thanks again for all your help overnight on MakerDeck. on Maker Duck. Maker Duck. The clock is the one thing I wanted to do, and I did it. I did the one thing. But what's another thing that I could like? I see. The thing is, if I see the gadget, I'm like, oh yeah, I could create that. Okay, what about Merlin? This is a thought, right? Merlin. What about a app that basically emulated the Merlin handheld system? What about this is probably not going to go anywhere. The Merlin app, I don't think is going to go anywhere. I'm going to close Gretchen. That sounded weird, but made sense in my head. Web-based Merlin. The first game, Tic-Tac-Toe, is fully functional. I almost need the sounds, though. Merlin doesn't make sense unless there are sounds. Oh! Create a web app that is like the classic video console assignment. Four areas of the screen, different colors, different tones. You have to press in order according to whatever the CPU did before you. Understand this game logic before creating it and make it feel a bit, and don't let it feel flat on the web browser screen. Definitely mobile and touch. Okay, there we go. Simon. This should be easy. Famous last words. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look. It's Merlin.
Oh, nice.
I win. Wait a minute. I won. It kind of looks like, it doesn't even look like a Merlin. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go anywhere with Merlin, though. The only one I remember playing was Tic-Tac-Toe on a Merlin. I don't know if I figured out any other game on the Merlin. Yeah, sometimes when I get Tone.js going, let me close Rocket here. Oh, look at this! Look at that! Look! I bet you it's Tone.js is the error. Yeah, tone is not defined. I always run into problems with that. But look at that! It's Simon. That's a one prompt minus the issue with Tone.js. Which I tell you, like I said, I've always had issues with it. I think I can flesh out Simon.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah.
I don't know about Merlin. Merlin may be a challenge. Because all I'll be able to do is Tic-Tac-Toe. Press new game. Ooh. They're always playing the same thing. Oh, I lost. Oh. It's kicking my ass. Game select. Echo, Blackjack 13, Magic Square. What's Magic Square? I don't know if this game is. I don't know if the game works. Okay, Simon, are you working yet? Tone.js. Still, I bet you it's still having the same damn error. Anytime I involve sound, it screws up. Gemini
the way I've got to do it is I've been able to just upload my own sound, and that's worked really well.
Yeah, I try to do, if I can, I'd rather use libraries. just because I don't have to worry about managing files.
Right.
Simon says. Adjust the audio scheduling when you lose or draw. Okay. Flesh out the other games and make the interface a bit more cohesive. You've got confirm button that makes no sense, and a game select button that word wraps. Oops. Start. It's still having problems with the sound. I thought, oh, this is going to be easy, but then as soon as I started doing audio, that's like, it chokes. See, the keyword at the Control-Alt+Create live events may very well be something as simple as music or retro or something like that. Then people
what did it say?
Do anything.
What did it say exactly? What was the problem with the sound?
The Tone.js sound is just it's not loading, or it doesn't load properly. And I've had this issue when I've dealt with that JavaScript library before. This is not new.
Right, but I'm just wondering if there's a different way you can go about prompting it to be correct.
Game is trying to use audio library before it's fully loaded. Start button will now show loading and remain disabled until audio is loaded. Okay, great.
If that's what it's actually needing to do, though, I would think that if you prompted it to do that every time that you want to add music to it, it'll just stop having that problem. If you give it specific instructions on how to circumvent that issue it's having.
I'm doing it. Can you hear it?
No, I'm not getting any sound.
Echo is Simon. Oh, God. Oh! Same game. Game select. Black vector, magic square. How did I do magic? What was magic square? So, how did magic square work? A logic puzzle, Blackjack 13. Were there other Merlin games? And the lights for Merlin had circles in them. And the buttons looked different. Maybe I am going to keep Merlin. I don't know. Oh, here I am. Still having a problem with Tone.js on Simon. Mind Vendor, a number guessing game similar to Mastermind. Picking a secret 3-digit number, and you'd have to guess it. Lights would tell you how many digits were correct and how many were in the right position. Music Machine. Okay. Do all that. We're going to make a Merlin. Can't believe I'm going with a Merlin. Although, now I don't know if I like the interface precise, because it looked more like a phone, right? This is not, it's not even Merlin-esque, as opposed to Simon. Loading audio seems to stick forever. Time limit on it. All 6 original Merlin games revised the design to be much more faithful to classic handheld, including iconic ring lights and concave buttons. Okay. Was it concave? There were 2 Merlins. There were physical buttons Like a speak and spell used to have like physical buttons. Speak and spell. Oh. But I don't know if I can do that with any open APIs, like speech synthesis. And a single web app, the single page web app. Start. Watch me.
I can hear it now.
Yeah, you can. Simon. I did a Simon. It's that simple. It's that simple. Although I don't think I can call it Simon Says, because, like, you know, that's kind of... I'm probably... Hasbro's going to come after me. How dare you create this web app that is doing this?
How dare you create this thing that no one's going to see?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a nobody. But I did a Simon. Okay, I think I'll save that out. Press new game. Tic-tac-toe. I got an error now on that one. And I think the lights are a little off too. But Simon works. Make it such that the text can't be selected on the screen and make the graphics a bit more 3D. Right now, they're still flat, including when they illuminate. I gotta spell illuminate correctly here.
Check out this. I just made a Battleship clone.
I'm gonna say that. Battleship? Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, but how do you play? You'd almost have to play against CPU without knowing, because it's showing you where the CPU is, right? Unless that's the other one.
No. This is the opponent's grid, and I'm just guessing on this grid, and then he's guessing on my grid. But I actually made it peer-to-peer, so we would technically be able to play this together.
The title doesn't need to show when the game is playing. Make sure the game controller is smack dab in the middle center of the screen. Okay, new game. The CPU isn't playing back, at least not in tic-tac-toe, and the LED light is illuminated in reverse right now. The circle was illuminated in the square, not go around the circle. If I remember correctly, going off of memory. Going for some complex shadows. I could probably amp it up. The Simon Says.
Mm-hmm.
Battleship might be interesting. I used to love playing Battleship. Oh, I see. It's hitting you.
Yeah, he is.
I kind of wonder what I wonder what iteration I could make on it.
Well,
Connect 4 was easy.
Send this over to
Simon
you.
Says.
Let me send this over to you and see if the peer-to-peer thing works.
Hey, give me a second.
I haven't even looked at that code yet, or see if it would even work at all, but I added it to it. Multiplayer, copy, I'll send you mine.
Again, I'm still not sold on the Merlin interface. There we go. Okay. You have to make this a bit more. The CPU is a bit strong, always predictable, especially in tic-tac-toe. Makes it hard to play without losing or winning. Okay, game select, echo. Yeah, okay, so I like it, but I'm like, could how else would I want to do this? Because it looks like a Merlin. It's basically Merlin-esque. If I remember correctly, Merlin game, right? Oh, see, it had new game, same game, hit me, comp turn. So if this is what it looked like. So there we go. The title when it disappears should not shift the game. Right now, it does. Is it actually going to do it?
What's that?
I was like watching the sign appear. I'm just iterating.
Yeah.
This is what the original Merlin looked like. You're missing buttons. Layout. You're quite I'd like to make this something that I like, something like, okay, this works.
Sure.
Because why not? Now, I wasn't expecting to go down this rabbit hole, but that's part of vibe coding. Is like, oh, I kind of wondered. Prevent game from shifting. Okay. Start.
Yeah, I don't know whether this is actually listening, but once you put that code in, I don't know if it's gonna automatically connect or not.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, let me load it. Multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Okay. So no, wait. Do I have to place my ships? Wait,
well, I can't click start.
Random. Random. What is this? Place your ship. Oh, I see. But how do I can't actually. I have to hit random.
Yeah. In the single player version, it was actually letting you place it, but it doesn't look like it's letting you in the multiplayer.
Yeah. So I do random.
But yeah. I mean,
then. Oh, I can't see when was it a miss or a hit?
It says it's my turn.
Opponent's turn, yeah.
Yeah, it did it in the single player game, so yeah, it would probably require a little bit.
I'm not seeing a miss or a hit.
Yeah, it was in single player. Yeah.
But still, I mean, I was able to figure it out.
Essentially the game though.
Hang on. Did you see that you got a hit?
No, I didn't see that on my
There's
side.
no point.
But
You don't know
yeah.
if you can win or not. That's great.
Just makes the game more entertaining and tougher. It's all random.
Right. How did it do? Okay. Oh my god, this is horrible. So that's that. There we go. I think I got the Merlin. Oops. One more hit button.
This music sounds like old Final Fantasy.
You'd have to ask Toxic for that. I mean, he created a lot of it, all of it.
Yeah. I just feel like I could like imagine this playing in like an old Final Fantasy VII style.
Okay, we've got Simon. Simon works. But make a hidden sidebar menu behind the number or icon that has toggles. The name rotate. Where the
Hopefully that's fixed then.
Play. Where the disc rotates in different directions when as you play. Rotate random, shift on off where the colors change randomly as you play. The defaults are all basic play. Okay. I'm amping it up. I'm amping up the Simon. There we go. Merlin, press new game.
Thing's completely messed up.
There we go. So now I've got a rotate. Wait.
Did not want to do back in.
The game is not in progress. The game is in progress. Moreover, the hamburger icon is over the race table. And X to the order to This is where things get crazy. This is where I iterate. I've enhanced the rib texture along the edges to better emulate the original's construction. No. Still not quite looking right. The top and bottom indicator lights need to occupy the same space as the 3x3. This is off.
Yeah, with this side scroller, I've actually almost reached 3,000 lines of code.
Wow. Oh God, what the hell happened? You okay? You okay, brah? What happened? You know, it's better than I could do. That's for sure.
Yeah, this one was generated in like 40 seconds, and the other one was generated in like 6 minutes from before, so that's why this one's so much lower quality.
Not read properties. Uh-oh. There's my ICQ. You are not banned. Not that I know of. Oh, Matt's doing maker coins. Okay, great. Maker ships. Sorry, not coins. I can't believe it. I did not have this on Living Room card. Okay, so random, rotate, random. Yeah, okay, great. So now, color shift and random. Hamburger menu icon should disappear when the menu is open. And only reappear when the menu is closed. Rotate. And rotate to spin. Rename random to random rotation. Random rotate. There we go. There we go. So a little better. You're still not styling the indicator lights the exact same way as the 3x3 grid lights. I'm sure there are some Merlin aficionados that are like, well, technically this is not working this way and that's not working that way. But I was not a Merlin aficionado. My cousin had a Merlin. I never did. Wait a second. I thought I renamed. There we go. What happened? There we go. Gives people a live preview of what's to come. There we go. Hey, what do you think about my Merlin? Let's call it. What's in it? Okay. Okay. Merlin was a wizard. But I can't use Merlin. What can I? Because then they'll get mad at me. I can call it. What can I call it? What can I call this app? What do I call it? I don't know. You have a Merlin, Steven? I don't know what to call the app because I don't want to call it Merlin. It's a wizard, the electronic wizard. Let's call this. What was another famous wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. That won't get me in trouble. Morlin? But it's not a Merlin. It's a I'm sure someone will play a game and it's not going to work, but I can't troubleshoot it as easily because I've never played those games beyond tic-tac-toe or Echo. Famous wizards in history. Famous wizards in lore. Gandalf? We can call it Gandalf. Saruman, Doctor Strange, Constantine.
Take a look at that. What do you think?
Sauron. Call it Gandalf. What about that? Funny. Good luck playing that. It sucks. I want my money back.
Sure, at least one person would buy it.
Maybe.
Now, whether that's you or not.
Okay, Simon says works. I like. Oop, crap. Nope. Content.
In the game, you sit at a computer and you vibe code.
Okay, that's the game? It sucks.
Yeah.
It still sucks. I want my money back. Okay, Simon says is good to go. I've done 2 apps now tonight. Simon says I'm happy with. God, Simon says. Unbelievable. Crap. I need to move this out of the way. Get my screenshots for the social. Simon says, do I call it Gandalf? Is Gandalf copyrighted? Is Gandalf copyrighted? There we go. Yes, dang it. Is Merlin copyrighted? Is Merlin copyrighted? Yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Public domain. Specific modern retellings, interpretation. Name confusion. Yeah, I got to be careful about calling it Merlin, don't I? What's a wizard? How about I can call it wizard? You're a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. How about that? Make a mini game engine for this game? Well, that's kind of what we're doing, right? Cat game to draw. What do we call it though? This is where I'm getting stuck. What do we call this thing? What do we call this thing that won't get us into trouble? So there I am showcasing a game that doesn't exist. You're crazy, dude.
Well, I gotta be something.
I know, let me tell you.
Might as well be crazy.
The sorcerer, there we go. The electronic sorcerer. There we go. Got it. Let's call this electronic sorcerer. Sorcerer. Did I type that in right? I did. And can we make sure it has all the features working from the original world? Electronic sorcerer. I'm dying here. Electronic sorcerer. Double check game logic. All 6 games. All appropriate control. Because someone is going to have to tell me whether, if they ever did the Merlin or used the Merlin, they'd have to tell me whether or not, like, what I've done is actually functional in this single-page web app. What? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Are those the games? The games from Merlin could just be boiled down to this. That's crazy. It is kind of insane how this is good enough. Okay, so copy content, put it into instant HTML. Oh, there we go. Can we make sure it doesn't get squished? Or they put it on smaller resolutions? Do this. It almost needs to be scaled down. This is the button section pushed beyond the framing for the gadgets. Electronic sorcerer. I don't know why I'm doing this, but that's my life. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. Why am I doing any of this? But it is funny, like, okay, so I've done basically tonight 3 gadgets: Simon, Merlin, and the blinking 12 o'clock. That's how easy it is to vibe code, and kind of how fun it is too. Is this touchscreen mobile compatible? Now, why Hasbro did not create an iOS Merlin emulator is beyond me. They could make $1 million by doing that, almost guaranteed, for all the people that loved retro. But that, after I'm done with this, I'm pretty much wrapped for the night. Woo! I may have gotten my next sponsor. for the event, and it's a big
Oh,
one, Pixel.
Yeah.
It's a big one. I can never get my damn face right. It always makes
Yeah, I
me
know,
look
right?
like that guy. It never gets my face right.
Well, it really didn't get your face right there. That's supposed to be the
Big
back
time.
of the.
Oh, that's great. That's a perfect headshot there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am shooting for the moon.
Who was it? Who was the sponsor?
I can't.
Can't say?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I'll message you here.
Yeah.
This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Not a joke.
What?
Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Like, like,
That's crazy.
holy. I am. Suffice to say, I have to knock this one out of the park.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what all goes into orchestrating all that.
It can be fun, stressful, but I'm just it's incredible. I guess is the word I'd use. Incredible.
It even got logger genome gain at the bottom.
Nice. Trying to get this to work here. The bottom's getting mashed out. Like if I launch like a regular magic music machine. There we go. Fix the scaling, then we'll talk. As I'm merlining up over here, spending way too much time on details, sweating details that nobody else cares about. Welcome to Vibe Coding.
Yeah, my wallet's gonna feel a hit this coming month. They're releasing like 7 games.
Oh, are you a gamer?
Yeah. They don't release them too often, but they're releasing them all at one time right now.
Wait a minute. Okay, so where is...
And of course, you know, all of them are $80 now. So.
There we go. I just don't get it. Oh, no, it is counted. It is signed.
Yep.
It's signed.
I get sucked into the stories, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
They're, yeah, like, most of the games that I play are single-player, story-driven games. I don't really play a whole lot of online games. Yeah, this TV in the back here, I got that's an OLED as well. It's a 65-inch, and I've had it for the last 7 years, and I've never had any burn-in.
I've definitely had burn-in on one of my OLEDs.
Did you?
Yeah, not a monitor though, but I ordered the monitor. It's coming.
Right.
It is en route. En route.
The only thing I don't like about this TV is that it's super thin.
That's a problem?
It's a problem when trying to move it.
Oh, right.
Because, yeah, all of your... With how large it is and thin it is, the base has to be super heavy. And, yeah, getting that thing inside a box, you know, moving, houses and apartments and all that, it's a challenge.
Well, here's the hoping that, like, the new monitor, I'll have to like do a lot of reworking and pulling cables and cords through, and that's gonna be fun. But scaling logic.
Because I'll show you how thin that TV actually is. It's about maybe that thin where my finger is.
Yeah.
So if you'd even touch that damn thing wrong, it'll break.
It's funny.
I'm surprised I've had it for so long.
I just hold on to things forever. That's my thing.
I've had to move this TV like 4 times. But you definitely have to have 2 people. You ain't moving that thing by yourself.
I may be good enough with this electronic sorcerer because I'm going after edge cases of short or smaller view areas. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Copy contents. It doesn't make any sense to keep doing this. Oh my God.
So I'm assuming you use if you're generating the 3D models, you're using the one in whatever software you said you were using. I can't think of the name of it right now, but you said you're using it like specifically within the software that your slicer software.
Come again?
You're when you're 3D modeling, when you're generating a 3D model, you're using the software that's within your slicer software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it like 7 different ways, but
Sure. I was just thinking that there's probably better ones out there.
oh yeah, easily. Trying to get this layout at least mostly perfected. Let's see how this iteration does, and I may have to roll back a couple of versions. Vmin didn't seem to be doing what I wanted it to do.
I'm really surprised that it's able to these image generations are like able to really like completely redesign my whole living room
It's incredible.
within like a click.
And it's just going to get faster and better. That's the thing that blows me away.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is my living room besides, you know, it's how it could be, definitely,
Right.
very easily. I mean, like, that console system right there, that's exactly how it looks in there, besides, you know, the siding pieces and the furniture, of course. But, like, what's sitting in front of the TV, that's, you know, exactly what's sitting in front of my TV and how it's laid out. Or sitting in front of the window there. This is actually how it's laid out besides all the lights. But yeah, like I've got these are the
That's cool.
2 bookshelves that I got in there.
I'd move in. I'm going to keep hammering out this electronic sorcerer here that I'm going to wrap.
All right.
And then upload everything to the arcade like I needed to do earlier that I didn't do.
Right.
Because, you know, time.